Hi everyone, it's Emma here. I have an update for you. I probably showed you the Halloween one already, and I'm kind of stuck. So I'm hoping that somebody can give me some suggestions. I guess part of what I'm stuck on, there's a few things here. Let me see if I can enlarge this a bit. Okay, so I have the strand of the top of the bracelet, and I kind of like that. It incorporates all the pieces that I need. And then I added the crystals on this end to combine the top with the middle, and then I'll do a strand on the bottom. But I guess what I'm running into problem, I want to start weaving this in, but then I'm thinking, what do I do for the clasp? And like, do I bring it down smaller to the clasp, or do I keep it big? And I'm trying to think. I'm wondering, now that I mention it to you guys, I might have a clasp. One of those kind of magnetic clasps that opens up and has multiple. I wonder if that would work. Let me check just 1 minute. Okay, so I found the one I was thinking about. So that would actually work, and even though it's silver, I could always patina this. So this is one of those magnetic clasps. So that actually might work because it's wide enough. And there's enough holes there, I could probably, so seeing that this one already has, you would have the one at the top. Ooh, it's kind of, this bracelet's really big. Now that I'm looking at it. I might have to narrow it a bit coming down. So that's, I got to figure that out. I think maybe what I just need to do is just go ahead, do the same as I did on the top for the front, and figure it out that way. You know, the more I look at it, the more I think, oh, I should just put this on some felt and weave around it. But you know what? I like the idea of it being like a loose crystal kind of bracelet on its own. So I'd like to leave it that way. So see if there's a way. Oh, and I pulled this out too in case. But that's probably going to be too small. Yeah, so we'll see on that one. But, so I managed to get this far with this guy. So I have, this is so bad. I'm so used to tapping my tablet to focus. I was going to go like this to focus this guy. Oh my gosh, that's so bad. You know what it reminds me of? There's a video out there of a little baby that is looking at a magazine, and the baby keeps tapping the magazine page so that it turns. So you can tell already the baby's learned that you tap it for it to change pages. Isn't that funny? Okay, so yeah, so I managed to get these guys finished up, and it's interesting. I did the first two probably 2 to 3 weeks ago, and then when I went to do the next two, I couldn't believe how much better I was at it. So here's one from a couple of weeks ago. It's very kind of bumpy and kind of wrinkled and whatnot because I've of course added too much beads. I've made it too tight, that kind of thing. And then I went to do this one, and it was like so different, beautifully smooth. Yeah, so it's interesting. My skills are getting better. And then I managed to use these guys that I just got from Art Beads, these 2-hole beads. So these are beautiful. I love them. And then I've got my Super Duo and these gorgeous crystals that I just bought, which I've used in something else, and I'm going to show you those as well. So they look super cool, and it's nice and sturdy. So this now is a good width for a clasp for me anyway. Let me see. So that's what's left. So just enough for a clasp, and it will be, it won't be loose, but it won't be tight either. So kind of snug, I guess you would call it. And so here's the thing with this one is I like the way it looks like this, but I feel like initially I was going to put copper seed beads all the way around as well to really highlight the white and the turquoise or the teal. But I don't know what I want to do yet, if I want to add a whole lot more to this. I kind of feel like it probably needs something in here to really make it a little stiffer. So maybe I should do a strand across, like connecting from here to here, here to here, here to here, around, and then come around the back. So if you have any suggestions, I'm open to them, definitely. So that's that one. That one's turning out pretty good. And I have a whole bunch more of these guys, the different colored ones. I think I have a red one that's already done up. I'd like to do something with those. But anyway, so this is one of those tennis bracelets that I made. And I just love making them. I find them so relaxing. So I went ahead and I was dying to try out my bicones that I just got. So I decided to, I did make some gold and silver ones of these, but they've already been shipped out to people as gifts. So I have to make some more for examples. The gold and the red crystals look stunning, just so beautiful. So yeah, I have to make some more of those. So these ones are a salmon colored, silver lined Toho 8/0 bead, and I managed to, here's the thing, when I wanted to try to change the colorways with these guys, I wanted to make sure that I had the same or very closely matching 11/0s. So that's why I picked these, and I managed to find some 11/0s that I ordered from Art Beads to match these guys. So it looks really pretty, and these are those crystals that I got recently. Just want to make sure it's all in focus here. It's overcast today, so it's a bit dark here. That didn't work. So yeah, so this part here is where the AB is, and then that part is when it's turned and the reflection of it changes the crystal to a pink color. So, but that's, so I'm just waiting. I ordered a bunch, 100 magnetic clasps on Amazon from, it's a certain bead company, Panda Hall. So I've tried to order through Panda Hall, but for some reason it's like hundreds of dollars in shipping fees from Panda Hall. I don't understand it. And then because I'm signed up with them, I get emails all the time saying, oh, we're having a sale, 70% off our shipping. So I go and I think, oh great, 70% off, maybe it'll be worth it. And I check and it's up to 70% off shipping. And then I check and it's like, you know, $30 off of $100 for an order of maybe 200. So I'm like, I can't do it. So anyway, I was super stoked when I found the magnetic clasps. I went to order them, I think last week, and in the time that I put it in my cart and was doing a video, I went back to it an hour later. They were sold out. I was like, oh, and it was free shipping. So I kept checking this week and I found some, so I ordered them. So that's what I'm waiting for these guys. That should be super beautiful as a bracelet. It's so gorgeous. So yeah, that turned out really nice. So I went ahead and I wanted to try these other crystals that were more of a clear with an AB finish on them. And they, see if I can, don't know why the super dark. It's a little better. These ones are, I think, 4mm, and these are 3. So they are substantially smaller. I like the 4 better because you can see them better, and maybe that's just because of this finish on them. But I find that these ones fit better on this style of bracelet. So, and it looks a little daintier and sparklier because of the AB finish on it. So they're both really pretty. So I guess it would just depend on the application you use them on, right? And look at that. That is beautiful. Again, so gorgeous. And so then I was like, you know what? I know I have some more pink. Oh, I love pink. So I decided, and it's funny, this pink, I ordered it months ago and I didn't like it when I got it. It looked kind of like a tomato soup red kind of color in the tube. But once I put it on this bracelet with these pink 11-0s, wow, this is really hard to get in focus here. The lighting can't be that bad. Let me see. Here, maybe if I take it out, focus. And focus. So there, yeah, so they ended up, once I put those pink ones alongside them, it really picked up on the pink colors. These, I love it. This is awesome. So these are really cute. So yeah, I'm gonna keep working on these, and I think I'm gonna try and branch out on some different like patterns of weave and do some more creations. So that's those guys, and I thought what we would do today is a memory wire bracelet, and we can try the I don't know what they would call them, bead ends, these guys. So I think what I'll do is just use one. Somebody mentioned that in the comments when I got these, unboxed these, about using just one because you want the other side to have your charms and dangles, and I'm trying to find the end of this. It's all tangled here. Let me see if I can pull that out there. So somebody else asked me about ordering, like what I use and what I order, and honestly I just went to AliExpress because I'm totally new to this. So I just went to AliExpress and just ordered whatever was cheap. So it's probably not the best way to order something. I'm trying to think here. I'm going to do multiple. So here is my, ooh, something fell. Here's my cutter that I ordered. That is amazing. You barely have to do anything to it. Okay. See if I can get this off. I thought I had it untangled. Of course, it's right in the middle here. I'm doing a couple of strands, so this is really not like me. And here's the issue I have, is I'm a bead hoarder. I'm just going to steal my little ear stopper, that trick that somebody mentioned. So take the ear stopper and stick that on the one end. Yeah, I'm such a bead hoarder that I don't want to use up a whole bunch of beads on one bracelet. So I thought, why don't I pick my favorite bracelets and I can hoard them on a bracelet, if that makes sense. So I thought I'd stick with like the fall theme and the Halloween-ish. So let's see what we can do with this. So I think I want to see what fell. Oh, let's cut these open. So these are some of my favorite beads, check glass beads. So definitely, I think rather than like do one strand of this, one strand of that, I'm going to mix them all up and just string them. I think that's the way to go. And then we get to have fun messing with all these, mixing them up. So this one here is garnet. Focus there. And then these ones are melons. Oh my gosh, these are, when I saw these, well, they were expensive because they're brand new and they're silver lined inside. So they look amazing. I better get rid of these plastic pieces. My wife keeps, oh my god, look at this. What? You know what this reminds me of? Brittany was talking about doing some bead mixes. And this is an awesome, I feel like an awesome bead mix. Yeah, let's do that. Start popping these guys, oops, and trying not to think about it. I wonder if I straighten this a bit and then just clip this off later. I find it really awkward to try and it keeps popping them all over the place. So these are amazing. Oh, yep. And I'm trying to stay away from picking which one's next, but I also don't want a whole bunch together. But we're going to have to see what happens. Eek. So I have so many ideas of things to do. I also, like, first of all, there's a bunch of stuff going on. So the Canada Post had the free shipping Tuesday, and so for the month of October, so I decided to send bracelets to my nieces, a different one every Tuesday, and so I've been busy, and the funny thing is I have piles of bracelets that I've made, but I kind of wanted to make them like some of these guys, and some of the double strand ones. Oh my gosh, this is looking amazing. Oh, you know what? I'm putting these on, but I was thinking we should put spacers. And I took them out. Let me see. I might have to redo these. Okay, I have these are a bit of a like a matte gold. Let me do a few and see what they look like. I might have to take the others off. So yeah, so I've been busy with that, which has kind of interfered with doing other projects. Oh, and I also had an order. I don't know, you know what? I kind of like it, just the beads. Like, it is pretty. But it has a different look, just the beads. Yeah, I think I'm just going to put those aside. So there was those two, and I have that drawing portrait of the dog that I need to finish. And I need to work on that, the cuff bracelet. Now I got this one here, which is going to be shipped out today. So I got the pattern pretty much figured out for that. So I feel like what I need to do is just make a whole bunch of them with different size beads and different colors and whatnot, so that it kind of cements it in my head and I can get a routine of how to make it, so that it's not new every time I go to make it and then I'm like, what am I doing? Sometimes I forget how I started something, or so. Yeah, so there's that, and there's, you know, I have all these ideas of stuff I want to do, and I have a ton of projects that I started with other videos and had different colorways to go with it, and I still haven't gotten to them. So those, like some of the wire beaded chain I want to do. So I have a ton of designs for that, and they're all they're all sitting there, all the colors and everything. All I have to do is sit down and do it. So I want to do that for you guys. And I also, you know, I had so much fun making this cha-cha bracelet and everybody loved it. So I'm going to do another one of these, and I'm trying to decide what crystal or stones and kind of what theme to make. I was thinking of doing one with this gorgeous blue chain and these two crystals. Well, they're not crystals, they're check glass beads, and these guys. So I think that would look awesome. And I was kind of inspired by a bracelet that I made myself, this memory wire bracelet. It was like I looked for every sparkly bead I could find and I threw it on a bracelet. And I love it. It's so funny. I went to show my wife and I said, so what do you think of my bracelet? Isn't it pretty? She goes, yeah, if you're 12. I'm like, I'm going to wear it everywhere, and I'm going to wear it to parties and say, do you like my bracelet? It's so pretty and sparkly. It's so much fun. So this is really coming out nice. Oh, lovely, lovely. I kind of feel like it needs something else. Now maybe, you know, this is probably one of those times it's like, just leave it and, you know, add the dangle and the charm and that's it, right? Because it's so beautiful on its own and you get to admire the beads. So I hear my wife roaming around. She must be getting ready. We said we were going to go out to dinner. Eesh. I kind of don't want to go, but she's itching to get out of the house. And they're really good for the social distancing in the restaurant. So part of it's because I do keto, so going to the restaurant's not fun for me. It's, you know, basically taking everything off of the order and hoping they don't put anything crap on my food. I'm trying to think what well, again, they're really good because I say, you know, I can't have sugar, so I can't have salad dressing on my, please put this on the side. And even I think I was getting Italian salad dressing, and you know, like the store-bought stuff has sugar in it, so you know that that does too. But so we're almost done. Wow, this is looking amazing. Wow, That's crazy. You know what? I'm tempted to leave a few and make some earrings with these guys. So I got 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 5, 4 of those, and 5 of those. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave and make and just check in here, make sure my thing didn't fall off. Okay, so I guess we can glue get this untangled here. Just one sec. Okay. So I just checked on my wife to make sure. Look, there's a spacer on there. Did I not take them off? Okay, I might just clip that off actually. Yeah, rather than, let me see if I can clip that off without clipping my wire. There. That was easy. Okay, so so I'm gonna put the cap on there and glue it. But I think I'll do that last because I'm gonna glue it and then I'm gonna set it down and not touch it because I don't want to damage it. And I'm just kind of looking and seeing, you know what, maybe I should add the rest of the beads. I've always got more of these because I kind of like the wrap look of it, so yeah. Yeah, so definitely I think it'd be fun doing a really kind of frost, actually I don't want to double up there, color cha-cha bracelet. So that's probably going to be next. And part of that is, it's so much fun to do, and I've got to remember that part of why I do this is because to stay mentally healthy and happy and have fun, and so I think it's time to play and not stress over things so much. And you know what, some of the bead weaving I find a bit stressful, and it's not that it's really stressful, it's a very new skill for me. So that's awesome. Oh my gosh, that just looks so delicious, like fall. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave that for now, and I think we should take some of these and make, okay, so I think we'll use the pine cone charm for sure, or yeah, charm. And I want to make a dangle with this, so let's get the head pins. I have a bunch of different ones. Let me see. So let's stick with the kind of the gold that's not like like I have some yellow gold, but let's stick with this one. But you know what, I'm gonna get the others out too. I have a whole bin here of, I don't know if you can see this, but I wasn't sure if I should be taking them out of the plastic bags if they would tarnish. So Let me grab a few of different ones and then I'll decide. I love these with the little heads on the end. Then we have some short ones. So let's try those for now. Okay. So because this is big, the bracelet, I want to maybe I'll use these. Is this what I took out of the bag? Yeah. Maybe I'll use these head pins because one, they're shorter, and these ones are kind of big. I don't know. Actually, let's see how this looks. I wanted to put this guy, this is a check glass sugar skull bead. I wanted to put it on the bracelet, but because it's flat, it won't go on the bracelet, and these holes are super tiny. Oh, it's like this head pin is bent, and I'm having a hard time getting it on here. Oh, that's cute. So yeah, I think that's too much for that. Now that might go good with these guys. No, you know what? I think that's too much for that too. Okay, so that gave me my answer right there. Let's put those aside. Oh, and I love these. But I almost, oh gosh, yeah. I was going to say I almost don't want to use it on here, but so here's the thing. Those two, those, so those four, and maybe one of these. I don't know if that's going to be too much. This might suit better on a rustic because of this patina here. But you know what? I love them, so I don't care. I'm putting it on. Oh my god, they're so delicious. Oh, they are beautiful. Look at that. I'll show you what they look like on here. I need a nicer head pin. Not that that one's not nice, but it just takes away from it. Look at, oh, that's beautiful. Oh, the lighting. That is gorgeous. Oh yeah, that's gonna go really well. Okay, so I wonder, just try this. I don't think it's gonna work, but one of those, and yeah, I don't like the way that is. Okay, so let's do, definitely want that one. Now let me see what this one looks like. So that needs something, but I don't feel like the spacer will do it justice because it sticks out too far. But we'll just put it on and see. Actually, it's not too bad. That's kind of cute, actually. Okay, so let's do the other one the same. And we'll see if we can find some little crystals to go with it. I'm gonna have to straighten this. Ugh. That's pretty. Wow. Let me put another one here. Actually, you know what? Let me straighten this while I have it, because it's super bent. I don't know if that, it's still bent at the bottom. Let's see. That's pretty. Okay, you know, I should probably glue that other piece. This way you guys can see if it's effective as well. So in the time that it takes me to get all this organized, let's use the E6000. It seemed to work really well on my leather. I think what I'm going to do is put some I don't know if that's going to work, doing it that way. But we'll try. What the heck? Let's take this guy off. And put like that, and just let it chill. Okay, so we got these two guys. Let's add another spacer to this one. I'm going to move that bracelet because I'm going to end up knocking it. Gently move it over. We do have these beads that we can use. I'm wondering if instead of a crystal, these are 8/0s, we do this. You know what? I think it needs a crystal. I didn't realize they were that small. I kind of thought they were 6s. So I do have a tray of crystals. Ooh, and I see some bright orange in a mix here. So there's one. And actually there's some rubies in here too. So that'd be awesome. Grab a few more of those guys. And I actually have some opaque red in case we want to change it up a bit and get some more rubies out. Let's just throw those guys in there. Okay, what other colors? So we've got the only other color is gold. And let's see what I have in this mix. We've got some of these. I don't know if that'll work. Ooh, actually that's not too bad. We should do a cha-cha bracelet with these crystals like I did with the other one. Let's see what we can come up with on those guys. And here, let's try these first. So let's try an orange. That is really nice. I like that. So another spacer, or yeah, daisy spacer. That is super. Okay, let me try this one. We never did come up with a spacer idea for this one, did we? Looking in my goodie. I wonder if this would bring out the... Ooh, you know what I was thinking? On both sides. Use the crystal as the spacer. What? It's a bit too much, I think. If it was smaller, maybe. Let me see. I have the new ones that I got, and I wanted to mention to you that last unboxing that I did of the crystals and the bicones. These blue ones here and these multicolor, they were 1,800 of them for like $4 and change. So it was super cheap. Oh, look, there's some golds in there. I think when I was unboxing, I said something about possibly sorting these. That's hilarious. There's no way. There's some beautiful orange in here or something. Oh, it's a red. Wow, I would need a magnifying glass for these guys. So I want an orange. And you know what? I probably should have put these in a different container. Because trying to find anything in this is like near impossible. This one here looks closer to orange. And I see one over here. Ooh, did I get it? Yep. Oh yeah, one. Oh, okay. I'm just trying to see if there's something that would match with this guy. So yeah, that's not going to match. These bicones actually, and these are the same color. I just cut them off the strand. Let me try those bicones. They're a little smaller. Where is this? Let me see if I can straighten this a little better. That's better. I don't know. Actually, no, you know what? It is beautiful. It's hard to, like, I look on the screen and I think, oh, I don't know, I don't like it. And then I look at a glance and it looks amazing. So actually, yeah, that looks very sparkly and beautiful compared to, I think this is kind of, yeah, no, that's out of balance. I wonder, it looks amazing, but let me try just one. No, I like it with both. Okay. I find it incredible that doing the, where's the other one? This one. I find it incredible doing these guys. The dangles takes, oh, look what I did. I popped it there and it was next to the glue. That it takes as long to do these as it does stringing a bracelet. Okay, which color? Let me try a red. Ooh, that's pretty. Yeah. And you know what? If I don't like it, I can always change it later. So there's those. Oh, okay. What are we going to do with this one? Let me see if I can straighten this out a bit. So a little bit better. Ooh, maybe these guys. I don't know if this will work. These spacers look massive now. It's funny, when I bought them, I'm like, oh my gosh, they're so tiny. Now I'm thinking they're way too big. I don't know. You know what? Let's add the top one and see. It might balance it. I think maybe the bicone. Let's try that. There. So I got an email today from Jill Wiseman regarding my orders, that they were shipped. They shipped them first class post. I hope I don't get dinged. I'm like, I don't know how to express it enough. It's like, you just gotta send it regular post. Please, you're not doing me a favor by sending it special delivery and this and that, because I get dinged. So, you know, the only good thing is I didn't spend a whole lot of money, but. So this is nice, but I'm not feeling it 100%. And because this guy is so gorgeous, I want it to really jump out at you. Try this and this. That's a little better. I'm wondering, this AB finish, if I put crystals that kind of accented that, and I have those new bicones that I got, if that would do it. So let me try those. So it's been really, yesterday was super, oh yeah, that's it. That's perfect. Yesterday was super warm, so I was able to go cycling with in shorts. But by the evening it was so cold, we had to turn the heat on. So, and it's been cold, and they're calling for cold weather, so there. Yeah, I think that's because I want it to stand alone. Once I turn these, so let's see if I can do this without. Oh, we should do, you know, I'd like to do have a couple of beads on this one too. So let me see what I can do with that one. Yeah, that's something like that. So, yep. Okay, so let's put that there, that there. See what we can come up with. This is the scary part. You know, it's funny, I never thought about this before. Like, oh, let's just do it, it's fun, right? After doing so many of these, and they turned out so bad, my loops, that now these are super soft, so maybe this will work better. looks good. So far, so good. And these guys. Sorry about that, banging the camera. So these head pins are nice and soft, and I'm also remembering a tip about pulling your wire away as you're turning, because what I was doing was just kind of trying to push it into the wire, and it was not getting snug against the head pin. So there's quite a big piece at the end here. Let me see if I can maybe, I wonder if I slid it a bit, if that would, it's kind of soft, so it might work. I'm trying to slide my, it's working. Do this without cracking my crystal. Crack-a-lackin'. It's getting there. Almost there. Look at that. Oh, one more little push. Sweet. And this guy got all bent. That's funny. Is it that soft? There. Look at that. Sweet. This is looking a lot better. It lost its shape a bit. Let me see if I can. I can't even get the tool in now. These are ridiculously thin, or soft. So everything's moving. I mean, it's good to learn, but there. You know what? I need to stop messing with this. I'm sure you guys, I've seen enough. Now, let me see. This one's really hard. I'm going to use the other one. Oh, I need to cut this. Trying to figure out what I'm doing here. Okay. I guess I can turn this now. I should have straightened this first. Okay. Gonna, there. And we'll just turn this guy. Like that. And we're gonna pop that guy on. The holes, or my holes are pretty small compared to these guys. There. Let me just flatten this out a bit. Tuck that in. These are so soft that the loop is opening up as I'm pulling it. There. Put these guys on. That looks awesome. Okay, so this is where I gotta figure out how much I need to clip off. Do you know what? I'm gonna do a wrap, so it shouldn't matter. That. Do the loop a little bigger this time. I could probably turn this with my finger now that I think of it, but you know what? I'm even having a hard time pulling this. No, I think I need to pull as I'm... It was a nice thought, but... I mean, it is super soft and easy to move, but... There. Nice. Not bad. Let's clip that and... this guy. That bead will definitely be dry on there, I'm sure. But by the time we get to it. Oh my god, I got 3 minutes left to my camera to turn off. Oh. Okay. Oh, I'm just... I could do a full hour just doing this and I might get 10 head pins done. Okay, I'm going to see if I can go faster with this. Turn, turn, grab, loop. See if I can squeeze that and then pull it down. Give me more space to clip. Hopefully I don't clip my daisy spacer. I did too. No, it's fine. That was a close call. So I apologize, I'm not talking much. Can you tell I'm concentrating? Oh my gosh. You know what? It's time for me to sit down with a bunch of stuff and just make a ton of these. But I kind of like, in the past, that's how I would have approached something like this. But now I find it's so much, like, I don't want to use up my beads, and I'd rather, as a project comes along and I'm like, okay, I need this color dangle for this project, and do it that way. There. That is beautiful. Okay. I'm going to pause this and I'll come right back. So this is what I came up with. So because I had so many dangles, normally I would just put them on the end and let them all kind of dangle, but they were kind of all the same height. So I just grabbed a piece of bolo chain and I hooked it into the memory wire on the one end here. See if you can see that. So I hooked it on the one end, and then I put my dangles on the chain, and then I attached it at the end loop along with one of the dangles. So that's what I got. So you can wear it two ways. You can wear it so that it hangs over the other strands like this, or you can wear it, you can flip it this way and it dangles on your wrist that way. So either way. So I think that turned out really amazing. That, you know, happy accents, I find that when I just do it with you guys, that I come up with ideas that I don't come up with on my own. So it's really strange. Now for the bead end, I tried the E6000, didn't work. It came right off. So no big deal. I took some crazy glue and put some in the little hole, and then I just took the memory wire and stuck it in the crazy glue tube, and then put them together and just left them alone. And when I went to move it, there was still a bit of a wet drop there, and this bead here stuck to it, and like these guys are not going anywhere at all. So there you go. There is this lovely bracelet. So I hope you enjoyed that. Hopefully it wasn't too bad. And you know, this gave me an idea of doing chain to memory wire and maybe doing a whole bunch all the way around. That would be so cool. And then put little dangles of some sort. So yeah, we got lots more to do. So this will be another fun project. So thank you everybody for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed that. Take care and have a great weekend. Bye.